Okay, so I was looking at a YouTube video a while ago, and they said that the Trump administration is going to crack down on what people can buy with food stamps, and also they're going to crack down on the budget. I'm going to say this. This is my opinion, and I ain't finna cut nobody feelings and nothing in this. If you are disabled, meaning that you are unable to work, you're on SSI or whatever, you are in poverty level, you deserve to get food stamps or some kind of supplement to your income so that you can help buy food, because food is high. Number two, if you're one of these girls out here that's having babies every year or every 2 years and say that you are building a family and you are still classified as at the poverty level, meaning that you are getting federal assistance for your housing, meaning hoods, you are getting child support, you're getting child care vouchers and all of that shit so your kids can actually go to school. You're getting $1,000 to $1,500 a month in federal food stamps so that you can feed your kids, and you lay around on your ass and on your back every day and suck and fuck and keep mess up and stroll on the internet on your free Wi-Fi. I want you to know that I don't give a damn. And they say, oh, well, what about the children? These people didn't even care about their own children. For one, you're already poor. You're already in poverty. Why do you keep on having kids? They have free child family planning. They have free birth control, free condoms at the health department, and y'all still keep having babies so y'all can lock down a man or so y'all can stay on federal assistance. I don't give a motherfucker if they cut you down to $50 a month. Your ass should work 4 jobs to feed them kids. That'll stop your ass from having all them children knowing you can't fucking feed them. And they say, well, if they give us food stamps, they should not be able to tell us what to buy with that, and my children ain't gonna eat that. Your children have been programmed to eat junk because you don't cook. Your children have been programmed to go in there and eat Hot Pockets for breakfast and Cheerios and sweet cereal and all that bullshit that's later on going to give them heart disease and diabetes. And then you want to know why they act like they ain't in their right mind jumping all over, because it's the proper foods that you're not giving your kids. If you're going to get federal assistance, meaning that you're going to get money from the government, meaning the taxpayers' money, they should have a choice in what you are feeding your family. And if you don't want to do that, then you should get off your lazy ass and get you a job. That's my opinion. Don't shoot the messenger. Okay, so
Somebody give this lady a church because she's pushing. And she's saying stuff that I couldn't say, that I can't say. You know, when I come here behind this camera, behind this microphone, I have to be carefully on the way I talk and I say what I say. Because coming from me, coming from a man, I just can't do it. That's why coming from her is better. So she said, you know, you just let up all day, depend on the government for everything. And now you're mad because they're cutting down your food stamp. You should be working 4 jobs. That will keep you from, laying your back all day, having kids. The government will take care of them. Now, like she said, and I agree with her, everything she said was well said. There are people who should be getting assistance. Handicaps, real handicap. Well, just because you're handicapped don't make you get it. Depending what type of handicap you are. Because there's all jobs who are handicap friendly. Really, all jobs should be handicap friendly. It's the law, But you get what I'm saying. Veterans, elderly people shouldn't be working. And I'm going to make some videos about that. You shouldn't, but let's stick to the topic. Side note, elderly people shouldn't be working. But then, if you've been lazy your whole life, you're paying for that on your later. But we'll talk about that in another video. look like this is a wife. I don't know if she's a mom. She's giving mom energy, but she got wisdom. I like what I like her mindset. So what people don't understand is, and don't come for me, okay? Don't insult me, none of that. I mean well. So all those government assistance, all that stuff, that I guess some people mindset is, oh, that come from the government. But the money come from taxpayer, people who pay tax. Meaning the people who work. That money, like when you go buy something, all that stuff. I don't want to confuse you by breaking it down, but people who pay tax is the people is where your benefit come from. So if we feel like, hey, you shouldn't be spending your benefit on BS, why I have to work 50, 60 hours? Why I have to sacrifice from seeing my kids? That way you can spend more time on your kids. Why do I have to sacrifice not be able to be home, taking my kids out, do stuff with my kids because I have to work, and you're getting paid for me basically to just have life on cruise control, vouchers, food stamps, all type of stuff. How is that fair? Is that fair? No. There is people that need it, and I understand that, and there's people that abuse it. Able-bodied people should be working as much as you can, and then if one day, knock on wood, it don't happen, you can't work either through cancer, medical, or whatever, hopefully your social security and all that stuff you can be approved for. If you're not an able-bodied, especially if you're not an able-bodied man. Able-bodied meaning you can move, you can stand, you can walk. Stop using your kids as an excuse for everything. Like I said, you got people make me like I cut grass. I hear sweating. You got mechanics, delivery drivers, on top of career people who wake up early in the morning, come home late. Some of them have multiple jobs. And then all you're doing is like, just, you got life on easy mode. Instead of going out there, getting it like everybody else. I don't think I've heard anybody say they should just get rid of it altogether. I don't think they should get rid of it altogether. They just need to try to give it to the correct people. They need to get it to real qualified correct people, not able-bodied men and gentlemen who just, you know what, I ain't gonna work after this. I'm just gonna ride it out, let the government take care of everything.